live for episode 330. This is big. We've done a lot of episodes on here. I'm super excited about it. And actually, so the topic for tonight, you don't even know this, is pure water window cleaning more popular than ever. Switch it up on you. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's a good one, actually.
Yep. We were going to do what motivates Jersey Josh, but he wasn't too excited about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's it.
meat.
That's it. That's all I eat.
Because you're still carnivore. That's it.
It's just doing that, you know. My fangs are coming in nicely now.
Nice. How long have you been doing carnivore now?
The day we got back from New York.
Oh, so this is since April.
Yeah.
I forgot you were doing this at the convention. That is correct. Yes, man. Yeah. Wow. That's I have not been doing it. I had McDonald's this morning.
Did you? Nice.
Yeah, so 6 hours later. You start paying for it a little bit, like 6 or 7 hours later. But sometimes on a Monday morning, I just get a little itch for the McDonald's.
Sometimes you need to. Sometimes you need to.
Little egg McMuffin, a little McGriddle. It's the best. Speaking of food, my gosh, did we eat well at the huge convention? Who went to the huge convention and ate so well? We did.
You know what's problem is that whenever you do these shows, it feels like that's all you do is eat.
So good.
Literally, that's all you do. Because like all of a sudden you're like doing something and you're like, oh, it's lunchtime, we should eat. Let's grab some food before the convention. Then we go down and grab that and then go to the convention and do that.
It's amazing. Yeah. The last night we got to go to dinner with Fletcher, Jeffrey Scott, Fletcher's buddy. Do you remember his name at all? His first name? Super nice guy.
Yeah, really nice guy, and I don't remember his name.
Mike Nichols, Zane. I think Austin was there, right?
Yeah,
Austin
was there. Yeah.
We went to Maggiano's and we just feasted. We just feasted so much. Josh,
you were so excited.
Josh had like a meatball, so that was his feast.
A couple meatballs, actually.
Yeah, me and Mike Nichols really, really got down on some food. It was good. Ordered calamari. No one ate calamari except for me, Mike Nichols.
Calamari is so good too.
When's the last time you had? Could you eat calamari if it was not fried? But
if it wasn't fried, then it'd just be rubber bands.
Yum. Yeah, no, not good on that. But then also, like the whole entire hotel is so overpriced. That's the craziest part about it.
What's next year? We're at a Gaylord again. Is it going to be overpriced? Or because I've not been to this Gaylord yet, so I'm only assuming it'd be overpriced and large. And
it's Orlando. It has to be overpriced. All of those type of towns. I mean, I would think Orlando would be more overpriced than Nashville, 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like Vegas, though. Every time you go to Vegas, remember back in the day, you could go to Vegas and find you could find like $100 or like now every buffet is like $100, and you're like, what happened to like the $9.99 prime rib or whatever? Like, whatever happened to that?
When I was young, we used to go to California probably like twice a year to see my grandparents, and we would stay at the MGM. And MGM had like an amazing buffet, and it was like the Wizard of Oz buffet. Like that was still like a big thing back then. I'll never forget it. It was top notch. Yeah. But anymore, buffets are kind of like a little bit weird, kind of disgusting.
Oh no, I could get down on a good buffet.
You can't even eat a buffet.
I can't, but in theory I would. I would eat some. I'm not too good to eat something under a sneeze guard. I'm good with that. I could do that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Squeegee Life says, buy stuff from us, not him. Oh, wait. No, he said, buy stuff from me, not these super rich guys. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Hey, now. So what did you think of the convention? We haven't been on since the convention. What was your biggest takeaway from all the classes you went to?
Oh, yes, all of those. I went to a lot of real world classes by talking to people.
Mm-hmm.
No, everybody's great to see everybody. This year was not a social year like last year. Last year was epic. But I just realized this year that they don't care about window cleaners. Like I just got that really big vibe. Like they just don't care, which is cool. But I get it's a money making thing. But man, it's just a super weird, a weird vibe.
Now, do you think it's, I don't know if it's so much that they don't care, but it's that Christmas lights has taken over. It's taken over in that's where obviously there's tons of revenue for the people who talk about it. There's tons of revenue in the people that sell it. And there's also tons of social media people that were just pushing it there. I mean, there were people just
Hmm.
creating short videos like the whole entire time, whole time.
Dude, it's fireworks. You know, like fireworks, you can have a stand for a month and make enough money to live the whole year. That's what it is. You get these lights super cheap, and it makes sense. I get it. It's understandable. They have to look at like who can they sell the space to and all that. But I just felt like window cleaning was just like, we talked about the whole like influencer thing. I don't care necessarily about the influencer thing, but just to not be thought of like WCR or us or anybody who has anything to do with like hundreds and hundreds of window cleaners that, just makes, you know,
Yeah.
we have 140,000 customers, by the way, on WCR.
Wow. Wow.
And they didn't think to ask us to do anything or have any part with it. I would at least like the opportunity to be like, we really want to involve you. No, this would be great. Instead, it kind of didn't turn that way. So it's kind of like, all right, well, this used to be kind of a window cleaning thing. It's kind of not, but it's still a great time. It's
Oh
just
yeah.
not really that anymore.
The biggest thing that came up a lot was when you'd always ask people like, "Hey, what class did you go to?" Or like, "How's the convention going?" It's like what you ask every single person when they come up. And man, the one thing that came up a lot was some sort of AI talk that
Yeah.
scared the poop out of everybody there. Like
Yeah.
it was the
I
one thing
think,
everybody mentioned.
yeah, I think it's because there's a lot of old window cleaners who just aren't with the times and they found out about Wind AI and they're like, what is this? What is this weird wizardry? It's like, I don't know. I mean, I get it. There's a lot of really cool things, but I use ChatGPT daily for like just questions and dumb things. Like it's gonna make me dumber. I get that, but like whatever.
Google
I can.
Google Gemini is amazing. Like any of that stuff is amazing. Like
Yeah. Do you like that better than ChatGPT?
I haven't done a ton
Rock.
on Chat GPT. I've done a lot more with like Google Gemini and stuff like that. Like even
Yeah.
though I've done a lot more with that, but also I don't rely on it too much, but man, it is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use it to what it's supposed to be. It's like I got this giant computer in my pocket that's amazing, and I'm on like TikTok, or whatever. It's like I know I'm not using it how I'm supposed to, but there's some really amazing things that you can start doing with Chat GPT and plugins and stuff. It's just I'm behind
But
the eight ball. Not
I
scared of it
think
though.
too, some of the things that people talked about was like actually just embracing it rather than being scared of it. Because I remember a
Yeah,
guy there was talking to me about how um, there is now like a CRM or something where they can literally go in and they can train the CRM or the AI to now teach what they're teaching the AI to teach the future managers or employees that are going to come in a different way, right? Like we just did
yeah,
that through black and white systems they would read through or like whatever. Now can be some sort of verbal thing. I didn't go talk to the booth at all, uh,
yeah.
but yeah, I mean, it really was mainly Christmas light apps. I met some people there that I had known from Colorado. I didn't even know were getting into that stuff, and they had booths.
Mm,
So they're
yeah.
obviously going after that a lot. If you do, not to say to go to like another convention that is better or something, but if you're more of a window cleaner and you want to go to a convention with window cleaners, IWCA it's smaller, but it was really cool in that it was just window cleaners. I don't remember hardly
Genuine.
any. Yeah, genuine window
Yeah,
cleaners. Everybody, it felt more tight knit. Where to the Gaylord Hotel is very hard for everybody to meet up. Unlike last year, where it was just like we all kind of knew each other. There
yeah.
was a good like 30, 40 of us who were all ready to like see each other and stuff. That was different, but
I'm
it's cool.
kind of pissed at like the whole TJ not showing up thing. It's like all
He
year I
said he
look
was
forward to
coming.
seeing him one time. He had
Said
some
he was
family
coming.
issues, so I really not busting his balls, but
Oh,
we'll say everybody else. There was like, I mean, last year we had 20 people who could give two dumps about the show that were just there to hang out. And it was amazing. It was amazing.
yeah.
And yeah, and I've learned from my first time hanging out with TJ, don't give TJ hugs. It creeps him out. So I don't do that anymore.
He
I
doesn't
don't.
like
I
hugs.
just
I always give him hugs.
It's probably the hug I gave him was probably a
Too
little
much.
creepy for the first time, but you know what I'm
Mm,
saying. It was just nice to see people like Mike Nichols. Like to see his smile and his eyes light up. It's great. It's
yeah.
just good to see people. I am going to the Solar Show, which is in Vegas. That's in November.
Hey,
There's
wait,
at least eight to
wait a
ten
second.
people at that.
How are you saying? Say Vegas again. You're like adding an e, like Vegas. Like you say it a
Vegas.
little long.
Vegas.
Vegas.
Angus.
I don't
I
know.
am from
Someone else caught
Wisconsin. I
that. I don't
also
know.
say bagel, and that's wrong, apparently. I don't know.
Bagel or what?
Bagel. I say bagel. Get a bagel.
That's
And they're like, what are you saying? I'm like, you know what I'm saying.
it's
Cut it
like a
out.
long A almost in the way.
Wisconsin's
Bagel.
very nasally and very vowely.
Oh, okay.
Don't you
There
know from
you
the Yoopers and everything? It's very vowely. It pushes it over. It's over the top.
go.
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything to? You always call out people in the comments. What do you do? What do you? What is
Yeah.
it?
I
Yeah.
do usually. First is Window Guys. What's up? Squeegee Fred. I don't know that I've seen that one. Broxy, Ambidextrous. Actually, it's Ambidextrous. I always say the wrong thing. James is here. Neth Clean. Victor, of course, is here. Who else do we have here? Victor, by the way, is always here. I just want to put that out there. He's like super OG. Hallman's here. TJ's here, of course. Hello to everybody. If you're here, say hello. Make sure to follow the channel, of course. Like it and thumbs up because I know it sounds so stupid, but this is literally what helps us get views and helps people
This
see this. So please be
is
obnoxious with the like hearts. That's
this.
one thing I really like about TikTok. As much as I hate TikTok, is people will spam and you'll get done and they'll be like, "You got 1,507 hearts," and it's like somebody was just like spamming the thing, and I was like, "That's great." I just love that. It's so great. Anyway,
Did this happen to you off of something that you did?
yeah, like you do TikTok live, you get done and it's like you have 1,500 hearts, and you're like somebody was just like everybody was just spamming it. It's great. It's
My
great.
thought is, and I've always said this: TikTok is a lie. TikTok is
Oh
a
yeah,
lie.
1,000%.
TikTok is totally made to fuel exactly what everybody wants, which is likes and everything. I
Yeah.
swear,
Oh yeah.
all all of my subscribers on there is fake. There might be 10 people that might be real. Everything on there is fake. That's why, like,
I
I
don't
hardly.
subscribe to you.
Yeah, no,
No
don't,
thanks. No thanks.
Yeah, fine, whatever. It's
Not my
cool.
cup of tea.
That's cool.
The rugged, rough look. No, thank you.
Dude, we have someone on here from Sydney, Australia, and there's only 17 people watching.
Nice. There
That
you go. That's pretty good. Brock, what's up?
Why don't window cleaning lives get any traction, man? This is
I don't know.
crazy. That's
Dude,
all right.
it's a weird seasony part, and none of the people who are watching have shared this. That's fact.
That's okay
It's
though.
just
That's all
fact.
right. We only
That's
want
all
the
right.
real people here.
Yeah,
Now,
that's
do
right.
you feel like there's a lull still going on right now? I feel like the lull usually
Kind
stops
of.
by now, but man, I
Yeah.
feel like it's still very
It's doing like this
calm.
like yeah, it's ramping up. There's like a lot of like regular orders, where it's like not like big, oh my gosh, I'm changing the world. There's like I just need some stuff. I need some rubber towels, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know? Very, very low key. I think this fall has got to be epic though, because spring was the weird, like it was weird. It was like super rainy, it went into like super hot, and like I feel like customers didn't like have windows cleaned as much as normal or something. I don't know.
We did have a very wet May, if I'm correct in thinking that. And May is such I remember thinking that and saying to myself, man, if I was actually cleaning out the field, this would be extremely frustrating, because then you always look at it and you say, okay, like I've gotten my April stuff done. Now if my May is totally blocked up with weather, now I'm trying to
Yeah.
get everything done June and before July 4th typically. And I got to
Yeah.
cram it all in there. So then you get stuck working every single weekend, and that kind of stinks because you've ramped up to have everything ready in May. And so I don't know if that's happened to you. I'd love to hear about it, like in the comments, because we don't really see that a lot anymore as far as like
No,
where
nobody
we
wants to
are.
tell the truth. That's what it really is.
That is
Because you go
true.
on and you're like, "Hey, are you having a good year or bad year?" And everybody's like, "Oh, it's the best ever." It's
Yeah.
like, dude, I don't care. You don't have to like whip it out, man. Just like tell me what's really going on. Like, is it slower? I could be like, "Oh, cool. You're not a bad business person. It's just slower. I get it." But yeah, it's
Well,
a weird year.
let's answer some questions. As you guys know, we can talk about pure water cleaning more popular than ever, but really our topics are just there for a title for the video. We could really care less about it, just to answer questions, shoot the shit. That's pretty much
Yeah.
all it is. Victor, you've always been around since day one. Much appreciated. Quick question: how do you wash your towels? Do you use soap or just wash in hot water? Man, I dump a whole cup of detergent, whole cup of softener in there. I like it to be like just super soft when I'm at the customer's home. I mean, it makes it great. No, I don't do that. I have played jokes on employees in the past by doing it though. It's a lot of fun.
Nice.
I use a tiny bit of detergent. I've always used a tiny bit of detergent because I hate the smell that starts to happen with towels and sleeves after a while. So all my microfibers and all of my, like a fish scale towel, a Ninja microwave, a recycled surgical towel, I've always just done that with like warm water, a little bit of detergent. But anytime I ever throw a sleeve in there, I always do that all cold water. Sleeves never get washed with hot water. They never go in the dryer. Towels in general, I feel like it's pretty simple. Like I haven't had microfiber towels get real screwed up from being hot. It's just sleeves start to mat and start to bunch
Yeah.
up, and they're not absorbing anymore.
Yeah. They get super tight. Yeah. That's almost worse than having an end blowout because it could be look like it's clean and still nice and almost even white still and doesn't hold water at all.
Look at all these people saying no soap. Just put a little soap in there.
No soap. I'll do the vinegar. I'll do a little bit of splash of vinegar, if anything, because it doesn't leave a residue like detergent. But even
Why
a
do
little
people
detergent
think
would be
that?
fine.
I don't understand you all that say that it's going to leave residue on the glass. I've never ever had that happen my whole entire life.
Really? That's pretty good.
Well, I know you'd like spray away and a little bit, for
Yeah. No,
Frenchies.
but you've never like with a towel left a like hazy
Josh,
mark?
Josh,
Ever?
come on,
Ever?
come on.
I mean, I know you're a professional, but geez. No,
No,
there's a lot of myths. Like the whole don't scratch glass thing, that's a myth. But the towel thing is kind
it's
of
not a
true.
myth. Nah,
It's like rusty, yeah,
nah.
rusty like wool that will scratch. I've
I
used it
really,
before.
I would do it to Alfredo all the time though. Like once every 2 months, where I just dump a whole cup of softener into the wash, and you get the towels, and they just wouldn't absorb all day.
Yeah, yeah.
I
They're
love it,
like
dude.
waxy.
Well,
Yeah.
too, it's like how much detail you do with the towel. Like you have a very small bead of water
Yeah.
that you're just going like this with super fast. That's a smidgen of the glass,
Yeah.
smidgen.
Yeah.
And then for the topic of pure water, you don't even need towels for exterior anymore. You just
Fact.
clean everything. It doesn't matter. It's all pure water. You don't need it
Yeah.
anymore. I
Fact. You
had
know what?
one thing real quick I will
Go,
bring up
go.
because I
Go
actually
ahead.
do want to hear people's thing about this. So, a person that I knew was at the convention, and they were picking up a drone setup, and they asked me, "Hey," they had this huge trailer that they were taking home, and they were asking me, "How would I hook up a water fed pole to like what I have?" I said, "I would just do this, this, and that." And the sales guy comes up from the drone and says to her, "Why would you ever need a water fed pole? You would never need that." He goes, "Hot water." He looks at me respectfully. "Hot water is all you need." And I was just like, I'm not even gonna get in this conversation with this guy. But to me, it was a snaky salesman. I didn't love it because I felt like, no, you've never cleaned a day in your life. Is from what I'm seeing right
Right,
now, you've
right.
never cleaned a day in your life. Because if you're telling someone, he literally said, hot water, you'll have no streaks, you have no spots, it'll look perfect every time. And she's like, well, no, like we did some stuff, like they have like one setup now and they're just moving to like a better setup.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
she goes, no, like we had this job and there was like a lot of stuff left on the glass that we like had to agitate. Oh, no, 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 no. You
It's
only
the
need hot
hard
water.
water. Like, what state are you in that you're telling people that?
Dude, I mean,
That's
he
the
was like
problem.
adamant.
Yeah, that's the internet though. Like you go on, everybody has a voice. It just doesn't matter what you're saying. So there's like people out there that are always like saying different things, and you're like, this yum yum. There you go, TJ. This yum yum out there is just he's just babbling. Like some of these, especially TikTokers, these young guys that like people post their pictures or videos or whatever. They're like arguing.
I have another thing. I have another
Yes.
thing. Okay, so this has been coming. You may have gotten this question lately, and I want to hear everybody's like thoughts in the comments about this. Somebody out there who is young are starting to say that they are applying some sort of sealer to all the windows where no matter what, a customer's windows will stay clean for 3 months. Everything's going to look perfect, and they're trying to say they apply that. I think I have this all correct. They're saying they applied that the first time they came and did your windows, and your windows are going to look good forever. And I have had, I think daily, someone calling a WCR or text messages or emails about, hey man, what is this thing that all these people are talking about? Where now, like, they're putting some sort of sealer. I told them, I was like, man, first of all, sealer is mostly used only on windows you're getting extreme hard water on so that you can protect the glass so you
Or
don't have,
showers.
or showers, and that's it. But the actual time that it takes to apply that, all these guys are using mostly water fed pole. You have to get up to the window to apply this. And this is coming up everywhere. Have you had this come up?
It's because they claim everybody was like, "Well, you could choose me." It's the best. Here's the thing: these dumb people that don't think about this is that why would I have something to keep somebody's windows cleaner longer when I'm doing them every 6 months? Like, if you have something that keeps windows clean 6 months, do you think 6 months in one day the windows get dirty and I'm there to clean them? No. Like, the windows stay clean. Like, windows do not visually get dirty that quick.
Yeah.
Like, it's stupid for people to even say that. And then if there really is a coating, all it does is make it way harder for you to water feed later. Because now you got hydrophobic glass and now
Yeah.
you're trying to clean that. Like,
Yeah.
it's again, everybody has a voice. It doesn't matter what they're saying with their voice sometimes.
I
It's
just
these
like
dumb kids who got it figured out too.
yeah, and exactly what TJ said. It's for views and engagement and rage bait. It is like
Yeah.
1000%, and it's working, which is a sad thing because all of a sudden, you can always tell like when a trend is starting to go because all of a sudden you just get text message and call
Yeah.
about, and you're like, all right, this came up. This has never come up once unless someone's really asking about like hard water and or maybe like glass railings, and now all of a sudden it's coming up like every day. Talked to
Yeah.
a gentleman about it this morning, and like I would tell everyone, I'm like, it's BS. And there's some young guys who are like, yeah, man, but it could be something. No. Like, you don't understand. To apply that to every window, it takes time. Like, you're going to spend, I would say, triple to quadruple the amount of time outside doing that onto a job. But then also they're selling them on quarterly window cleaning service. So what is it?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't get it, man.
I just said there's a couple things going. First off, the younger somebody is, they think they're the first person to ever make like this much money. The first person to ever get this figured out. Everyone has a course then because they're like, I got this figured out and I'm, 18. Okay. Well, everybody that you're talking to also has it figured out. Like, cool. But then the other thing is everybody wants to be special for something. This is when you talk to guys and they're like, okay, what do you use? They're like, I use Dawn in my water. And they're like, dude, try this. A little bit of Dawn, an ounce of pickle juice, 3 fairy feathers, and then you're done with it and you're like, what? And you're like, dude, your windows will look spark so much. Because using Dawn just leaves a dirty streak, there's film. And you're like, what are you talking about? No. No, dude, my windows are so much cleaner. People walk up to me like, "Oh, you make your windows so clean." Yeah, every window cleaner in history has gotten that that line. That's not you with your pickle juice water or whatever.
But too, it's like, why wouldn't you just sell, if you want to keep somebody's window clean, just sell the monthly service of like outside only and then doing it out like twice a year? That's like perfect. Like, I only had a minimal amount of people like ever do that. But it's just funny of like all these little fibs that come up that have no validity to them whatsoever.
Do you remember the first fib ever was from Eric Bland?
Oh my God.
Remember? And somebody did the math and they're like, you're lying. And then it was this whole thing.
What
But
was
my
it?
favorite thing, I forget what it was, something that math didn't add up. But TJ just said this, by the way. If anybody wants to learn more about door knocking, send Squeegee Life a private message because he made $1 million since August. That's crazy. That's really good.
That's
I love
insane.
those ones. Do $30,000 a day by door knocking.
Dude, I totally
gonna be
I
I'm
forgot
just
about
gonna be an
Eric
a-hole to
Bland.
everybody that I knock on the door, be like, no thanks. And you're like, what? Because you're stupid? Is that why? All right. I'll give you $150. Like, by the time you're done, you've spent all day wasting your time to make somebody pay you a third of the money who will never use you again because you're like, you know what? Just do it. I don't ever want to see your face again. That's door knocking. Why does somebody want to do that? It gets customers. Neat.
I love
It
that
also
you're
feels
not. I love that you're not on chat anymore at night
oh
because you're so energized during this.
so angry people. I've had a lot of angry people today, which that not
This
even
is
angry people, but just like stupid things that like
do you remember when Eric Bland grew his beard out to be like Luke? There's that. There's and
the
then
guy's
I
such a
don't
tool.
think to a bashing thing about Bland. The guy, I think
So
he's
bad
one of
though.
those people
He's
who's
such
really
a
trying to get famous at YouTube for a long time, and then he
uh,
just started like doing all this different stuff. I haven't looked at his channel in years. Like,
yeah.
I mean, how often do you scroll through YouTube and even
No
look
one
at his
has.
channels anymore?
None.
None.
None. I can't. Like a lot of times people will send me stuff or I'll see stuff that way. I'll be like, oh, that's awesome. But like I don't go searching for it anymore. Like I
Yeah.
just, there's a lot of content out there, but what really enrages me is like wrong stuff. Like I don't know everything, obviously. But there's like some stuff you're watching, you're like, this dude is completely full of crap. And then there's like 68 comments, and you're like, there's just 68 calls I'm gonna have to take about how this guy's wrong.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I put out a video about the nice track vac thing. Man, so many haters in that video. There was a guy that said to me, the last thing that I like suck up in the video that's in a track was my basement tracks, and they were absolutely filthy. And there was actually like a good amount of dirt on the inside. And the guy's like, "What did you do? Go sprinkle dirt in your track and then go vacuum it up?" I was like, "It's not a bad idea, but I didn't do that. But I'm
Yeah.
not even going to
Welcome
try
to
to tell
every
you what I
infomercial ever.
did." Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No,
And then I
that's that. Yeah, I was just
no,
gonna
go
say
ahead.
that's just the frustrating thing. That like people want to, and you know what? They just everybody who does comment and think like this is. Do you remember those the Molester brothers, whatever? I forget the first names, but they said that somebody told me one time they're like, oh, whatever the guy's name was. I'm like, I've heard of him. He's like, oh, he's only the biggest influencer in
Oh,
window
yeah.
cleaning, and I was like, have you ever seen him clean a window? What are you talking about? Like, it's a door knocking guy. What are you talking about? It's great. I understand that it's there. It's just, it drives me nuts sometimes.
I love the auditor videos on TikTok. First Amendment, is it the Second Amendment or First Amendment
Oh, yeah,
auditors?
yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that'll get you riled up so fast. That
Oh, so
you
angry.
can't go into the depths with that. That'll
My
take your whole day.
favorite, yeah, my favorite is the guy at the pizza store that was trying to prank the guy and he shot him. Like,
What?
that's mine. Cause I'd be like, yeah, if some guy's all up in my face and I think I'm trying to get robbed by this guy and he's just playing a prank, look at the camera. He
Oh
shot the guy,
yeah.
pulled the gun out. Like, yes,
Yep.
good. You stupid. Maybe you should learn that you could, like, get out of people's space. I'm angry today. Why am I so angry today? Oh,
Oh, that's great. Man, let's answer a few questions here because you've had a lot of good ones come in while we've been chilling here.
bring it back down. Bring it back
Yep.
down. All right.
Have you tried the new Ninja? Thoughts on the new Ninja pole tip? We're not even talking about the pole. We're just talking about the
Yeah.
tip. Okay,
Just the
so
tip.
just the
Yep.
tip. So I actually have some of the tips, but they're not around here. So you know what? We
I
have
own a mansion.
over the year. I had to take my elevator real quick. Over the years, we've always gotten questions about the little rubber tip for like towels, and Unger came out with it, and I think they're what, like for a bag of 5, they are like
They're like,
$7, and they
yeah,
fit
it's like
in
a
any
bucket
Unger
tip.
tip. Yeah, they. Oh yeah, TJ, go off in the comments and let us know about the Ninja pole. He has the Ninja pole, so and he did a great review on it. I would go check it out. I think one of the saddest things that happened in the review at the very end is he's like playing with the pole, and the clamp just goes pop, like right off the section, like no effort at all. And so I think a lot of this stuff that comes up like that, on like the trad poles in the back here, is for like how many poles can you really have? But what Unger does do really nice of it is always like it's the little touches. Like it's just like little things on the lever, like a
Yeah.
texture.
It's quality
Everything
stuff.
always
Like, it
is.
is, feels good. It's,
It is
yeah.
quality. Like it is quality. Even though that clamp came off, you do know that they took a lot of time to put into it, and so that is one thing. Like compared to like some others, they do a good job. Um,
Yeah.
can we talk about the wide body handle that we saw at the convention? I'm sure we could.
That
No?
is not live yet.
Okay, can't talk about that.
Someone made a video with said handle in the background, not paying attention, and was told to bring it down because it's not ready to launch yet.
Was that me?
Nope, no, 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 no.
Somebody did it live and I talked about it. I'm telling
Well,
you. And I thought
probably.
about
Yeah,
it later and I said,
whatever.
whoops. Like
Whatever. Something cool is coming out. That's all people
something cool
need to
is really
know.
cool. Yeah, it's
I don't
I
get the
really want
whole
to talk about
announcement thing. Though. This is stupid. Like,
it.
why is it got to be like it's got to be done on this date? That's
Close,
weird.
dude. It's a big release. All right, so we forgot about the questions again. Let me get back to this real quickly. So Ninja pole tip, they come with that little rubber thing now to hold towels. I got one. I'm going to test it here in the next couple of days, but I'm sure it'll work great. The one thing I would say about that I'd be interested if anyone knows about is I found that when I put squeegee handles on top of it, when I used the other brand a long, long time ago, it didn't click all the way down.
Yeah.
That's what I didn't like. But I like took it off within like 5 minutes and threw it in the dirt. Like it was quick. I didn't like it very long, but I'm sure you'll like it. I'm sure it'll be great.
I've done it so long without those little tips that it's like, yeah.
I think the Maker 6-inch handy sleeve with a fish scale towel in there is the best thing for detailing anything. I mean, that hands down to me is the best that's ever. You don't have to tie a towel onto the tip of the pole. You don't have to put it on the pole and get it up 5 feet and have it fall down and go pick it up again. And then, like, I would definitely do that. It goes right in the loop on your bag. I mean, it's amazing.
See, TJ, I cannot tell you any more, man. I can't tell you where it's from or whose product it is.
TJ's number one tonight in the chat. This is amazing.
I've already told you more, man, than I would want to tell you.
Gosh. Don't you get it? It's going to be huge, though. It's probably going to be, I'm just going to keep talking about it, even though we're not going to say what it is. It's going to be the biggest release of like the rest of the year. It really will be, because it's something that everybody has been waiting for and everybody has been asking for years. And I'm pretty freaking, I can't believe we couldn't talk about it, because I thought
we could talk about it in secrecy.
Okay, sounds good.
A certain company is probably not watching this deep into it.
No, nobody watches my channel anymore. no, well, it's all good. Okay, so Hallman asked, what do y'all think about AI answering services? Does it lose personal touch with clients? I know this, that anytime any of y'all have had AI answering services and I call y'all back from like you guys calling WCR, AI asks, oh, who is this? And I say, oh, Steve, a window clean resource. And they say, well, this person can't talk to you right now. And it just hangs up. It doesn't let you leave a voicemail. None of that. I haven't had it come very often. I'm sure that just in 5 days, it's become way more intelligent than anything we have out there.
Probably.
But yeah, I haven't come in contact with it much, but it really has. Like, it's hung up on me every single time. When I say, like, I'm with window cleaning, you would think that if they heard those keywords, it would say, okay, like maybe our owner should know about it. But
that's weird, though. Every time I call and I'm like, hey, it's Jersey from window, they're like, oh, let's patch you through. Never hangs up on me.
Wow.
No, you know what? I'm a huge, like, if you want to change your business instantly overnight, answer every call. But secondly, if you get an answering service or an AI, then all you're doing is just having a fancy, more expensive voicemail. Because not one of those people does anything. They're just like, well, Tom's not here right now. Let me take your number. And you can hear people talking in the background. And you're like, this doesn't make me feel cared for because a real person took my message. I could hear you on the answer and be like, hey, it's Steven. Leave me a message.
What do you feel about when people in a voicemail, like, I know you do this, but I know your way is different. Okay, I'll say that before I say it. And that in an answering, they say, hey, send me a text. I'll answer quicker through that. How do you feel about that? Because I get that a lot. When a lot of people we call and we get voicemail, that comes up a lot.
That's a thing that you shouldn't have to say I'll be faster that way, but just know, like, we know that. If I send you a text, you're going to see it right now. Even if you don't respond right away, you'll be like, oh, it's only a text. Oh, cool. Okay. Like, if I call you and you can't look because you're on a lat, like, I would rather text than call 1,000% of the time. It almost to the point of drives me nuts when somebody's like, they'll shoot me a text like, hey, man, can you call me? I have a question. Bro, you could have just asked. We would have been done with the conversation. But now you asked me if you could ask me a question, and now I got to call you.
They want to hear your voice, man. But, it's different. They just want to hear that. They need that interaction. It's just, it's different. It's like
sometimes you can go into it more on voice. I get that. Like text is for very like superficial. What is it called?
Superficial.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey,
I don't know where I was going with that one.
Vocabulary guy over here. Oh, yeah. Victor, again, how do you wash your towels? We went over that. Michael
Victor
D.
asked a good question. How do you wash your towels?
Michael D. Do you recommend only using a hard squeegee for hot climates? I'm in the desert, like the green rubber. Honestly, it is all personal preference. There are people who use soft rubber in hot climate. There's people that use hard rubber in cold climate. Technically, by like the way that it's advertised, soft rubber is for cold climate, hard rubber is for hot climate, but it is all due to how much pressure you put on the glass, what you like. It doesn't matter. I like Ettore. I call it Ettore. Some people call it Ettore, but Ettore
No
Master
one,
Squeegee Rubber.
right?
That's what I
Classic
love
time.
because it's like a medium right in between. It's always been my
Yeah.
favorite. And I think that's like the overall favorite, like in the industry. But then you've got people that love Sorbo so much. They'll like, man, they will die for it. I mean, they'll really die
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big thing.
I hate hard rubber in all climates, like cold, hot. It feels like, when you pick the thing up from the gas station to wash your windows and you like the squeegee never bends and it hits your windshield. Like that's what it feels like to me. It just feels
Yeah.
gross.
It
Everybody's
doesn't
like,
have
yeah, but
much
it's so
give.
much better. No. And then they're like, well, yeah, but the glass is hot. So A, I just cooled it down. I covered it in water. And B, it's the very corner of the rubber. Do you think that the heat transfers that much?
Yeah.
Um,
And silicone rubber too is very like the quality of it sometimes is good and then other times it's horrible. Unger Green was
Plastic.
so good for like
Yeah.
2 years and then it's just right down the toilet, really, really hard. I mean, that stuff was the best. You can
Yeah.
make everything glided so nicely and then they gave up. I don't know what happened, man. They gave up.
Does
Uh,
everybody in the chat know that Unger was purchased by Bissell? Is that like public knowledge? Has anybody able to
no,
like
nobody
talk
keeps up
about
with
that?
that, Josh, except for you. No,
I'm sorry.
no, because that
I
happened
just
early this year.
well, yeah, it's been in the works for a while, but yeah, I mean, I really don't want. I hope Bissell doesn't put their fingers into everything that Unger has, because then all this ninja stuff that's all stuff that's been developed and it's there. But I don't want everything to be like weird red and black, crappy plastic feeling and.
Because Bissell makes a lot of vacuums.
They're in the janitorial space too. So what they wanted to do is get more into that. And instead of doing that, they kind of bought Unger, which is huge in a
It's
janitorial,
huge.
which people think of them only as window cleaning. But
It's such a
yeah,
small division of what they do. Such a small division. It's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Um, First time watcher from Jonas 104. What's your
Ooh.
favorite, best proven method to clean windows frames with heavy oxidation using water fed pole? You scrub those frames, you
Scrub.
rinse them off. You will see white chalkiness go all over the window, and you rinse it off some more, and you go do that to like 3 more windows while it's starting to kind of drip dry a little bit. And you come on back to that window, you box out the window, you scrub it real good through the middle, you rinse, and you'll see that milkiness coming out on the glass even more. And you just rinse, and you rinse, and you rinse,
And you
and that's
scrub
it.
some more. Yep.
But would
Yeah.
you say, because you did a lot of soft wash, that when you would soft wash at home, you wouldn't really have to deal with that as much when you actually went around to water fed? Because you got a lot of that off?
Sort of. No. Well, yes,
Mm-hmm.
it does help, but not as much because it's the agitation that really has to
The
like.
brush?
Yeah, you know how like as soon as you start scrubbing, it's just like white paint coming down. It's just
Yeah.
loosening that stuff up. We used to call it the mysterious white stuff because they'd get on your towels and you'd be like, "What? Where is this from?" But yeah,
Mysterious
that's
white stuff.
you just scrub and scrub and scrub until you don't get any colored water.
Yeah, that's it. And once you perfect that, I mean, there's to me for a long time I was like, okay, well, like there's so much white stuff coming off, I'm just going to do a trad, and I gave up. And then I had this job that I kept working on year after year after year, and then finally I just sat there and I was like, I'm just gonna rinse this thing until it's gone, and it came out perfect. And then from there, I never laddered up again for like any of those type of windows. Just
Yeah,
yeah,
and plus, then it takes so long to come back.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
get it off. I have to say one thing though. TJ Squeegee Life is killing it in the comments, still holding on to the number one spot. Brock is number two, man. He's coming up. He's from a whole nother side of the planet. So, but nobody's even in the runnings for more chat. So I think TJ is going to take this with number one slot tonight. So
Brock T, are you? Do you sell equipment down in Australia? I only say it because he goes. We get zero complaints about Unger Green. Pretty sure it's from the same factory as Razor Red. Pretty
mm,
cool. That'd be very interesting just to know where you sell products in Australia. I do. I do sell products in Australia.
mm.
So we had old friend Aaron, and he was a window cleaner in Australia, and he would talk about how, like, I think he would even try to buy stuff over here and bring it back whenever he got. So he said everything was super expensive over there whenever he bought window cleaning equipment. Don't know if
You
that's
go.
true or not, but yeah, cool, very cool. Let's see here, Harry Lalawin, La Lawalawin. I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name.
One more time.
Alalawin?
Got it.
Got it. Hey lads,
Yes.
my water fed brush head is the standard nylon and it really struggles to get any debris or bug shit off the glass. I'm wondering if there's a way to harden the bristles a little bit on my current. That was there it ended. Anyways, it's not about how hard your bristles are, and you can't make them harder unless you just epoxy the crap out of them. But you don't want to do that. So what you want to do is you want to get yourself a boar hair brush. Boar hair brush is amazing, and it'll grab onto the glass a lot more, but it's going to feel softer in hand. So you're going to say to yourself, "My God, these aren't stiff enough." But it's great. But it will also wear out quicker, so you have to replace it more often. But to me, it's the bulletproof brush.
Brushes are cheap. Like for $80, you can buy a brush. That's like less than an hour's worth of work.
Yep. Well, if you look at the math too, right? Maybe you replace a boar hair brush every 6 months, but you replace a squeegee rubber every 2 to 3 days. So then you like
Yeah.
add that up and like the amount that you're probably doing, and it's like the
Yeah.
exact same thing. It's just one of
Yeah.
the things you use and one of the things you have to replace. That's it.
What's everybody's favorite brush? I want to know that because there's a lot of crazy stuff out there now. I don't want to say crazy, just different. Sil brush, light brush, boar's hair synthetic, nylon, scrubbers.
Have you
What is
used the new
everybody's
slide
favorite?
brush, the synthetic
No.
boar hair? I love it.
No? I was just going to say, but I heard really good things on it, and it scares me that I'm going to fall in love with a nylon brush.
I love it. It's to me, it's the best. It's
Does
there's
scrub better
the
than a boar's hair?
Well, I can't really say that now because I'm not like in the field working anymore, so I can't say that. But man, I used it on my own windows about like 3 months ago. It was hands down my favorite. They're longer bristles too than what you're used to.
Yeah.
I think the Xero slide is actually longer than the Tucker glide.
Mm.
As far as like people ask for measurements of that, and I've
Yeah,
seen that.
yeah.
I don't know how much it is. It's not by a ton, but it definitely, man, yeah, the glide's super nice, and I don't know, man, it just feels right. Feels
Mm.
right. And I've
Yeah.
never had a person complain after ever buying either brand of them. Never, ever, ever. It's like the
Mm.
same thing with high flow hose. High flow hose. I mean, how much have we sold that? I've never had one complaint. Not one. And that's a
Oh.
great thing.
You
Yeah.
have a lot of Australian people here, by the way.
Yeah. What's
It's
going
the
on in Australia?
third Australian person now.
Maybe I got big in Australia just recently. I don't know.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Maybe Aaron came out of the woodworks and is helping us down there.
There you go.
I haven't
Thanks,
talked to him
man.
in years, but hey,
Long time.
thanks,
Long
buddy.
time.
But yeah, slide brush is great. You
Speaking
got to
of,
try one of those. What?
just everybody in the comments, like, just hang tight. I gotta ask Steve some questions. You just said, buddy. But you went to Casa Bonita, right? Is that the right thing?
What?
What is it?
How do you say
Was it? What is
Casa
it?
Bonita?
Yeah.
Casa Bonita.
Was it delicious this time? The second time?
Oh, I didn't. I'm going in December.
Oh, you're going again. You have to like plan these things. This is
Oh
just a
yeah, you do.
restaurant.
Yeah. You have to like schedule it out. It's highly booked yet extremely shitty
Have you ever
food.
heard of the Olive Garden? You can just call, like, you don't even
Amazing.
have to make an appointment. You can just walk right in.
I'd much rather go to Texas Roadhouse and just stuff my face with rolls.
That must
It's
be
so good.
nice. Must be
My
nice.
my son loves the rolls. He just fills up on those. He doesn't eat dinner. It's oh man, it's great. But
Nice.
yes, if you ever
Save a
come to
bunch of money.
Colorado and you go through Denver, you got to go to Casa Bonita. It is it's world famous. It's like the
Is
Mexico
Colorado
Disneyland.
known for anything else?
No, we're not known
It's
for any
just
sort of
that.
hiking or skiing or anything
Hmm.
like that. It's no Casa Bonita is not for rich people. TJ said rich people talk.
Oh yeah.
That's skiing now. Skiing and going to the mountains, that's for rich people.
Dude, what is a lift
You
pass now? Like $280 for the day?
I won't go anymore. I literally
Dude.
won't go because it's too much money and I get so tired within like 2 to 3
Oh
runs
yeah.
that I just want to go back and chill out.
Dude, I'm
Right.
too old and fat for that. Like, it's free to go in the hot tub. Like,
Yeah. No,
yeah.
I won't pay for that. I will not do it. And then you spend no matter what day you leave and come back down the mountain. So I could like if I had a straight shot, I could go up to like Keystone, Breckenridge, any of these nice ski towns, 2 hours. Now, because of how much traffic goes up there, there's one road that goes up there. You will spend like 3 to 4 hours getting up there, and the day you come home, you'll spend 7 to 8 hours getting home. That could happen in 2. And so I just don't do it. Yeah, I don't like it, and it's too expensive. And yeah, man, it just feels like California in that realm, and that it's just too much.
Yeah, pass.
Yeah, Chris went to Casa Bonita.
Did he?
All he had to say
How
about it
did he
was,
get in?
"This is all he had to say."
Well.
He said the food was okay, but he knew what to expect on it. If you watch the documentary before you go, one of the grossest things, and did I talk about this last time? I don't know if I did, but
No.
you watch I think it's on Amazon or one of these streaming services. And so I used to go there when I was like a kid, like 5, 6 years old. And they had soda lines like for where all that stuff went
Mm,
through. And they showed it in the documentary. Oh, it's disgusting. So disgusting. And then some of
yeah.
the HVAC wasn't actually like taking the air out of the roof. It was just going into the ceiling. And so there's just
Nice.
mold growing and just like
Uh,
all this stuff they found. It's a really good
mm.
documentary though. It's funny. They spent,
I would take a year to get a reservation to that place. I don't know
yeah,
about you.
yeah. It's well, they cleaned it up. It's all good now. It's all
Oh,
right.
that's good.
And the funny thing is, there's no windows there. There's about 4 windows in the doors when you come in. There's no windows. Yeah, it's a total like indoor paradise.
So it's
It's
like the
great.
From Dusk Till Dawn bar in
Something
that
like
movie
that.
from the 90s. Yeah,
Yep,
got it.
yep.
Okay.
It's you'll go there. You'll come out here sometime, and I'll take you there.
Oh,
And you'll have like a beef pile, just a little beef
yes.
pile, and it'll be very yummy
Speaking my
for you.
language, beef
Yeah.
pile. That's my nickname, actually. A lot of people tell me that.
No, too much. Pickle bear. Oh, pickle beer. Hey gang, I have a question. My guy used the zero atom, but forgot to open up the wastewater. Oh man, it's not good, man. I had it closed with the connector so it didn't drip in the van. Now he ran it for 30 minutes until I noticed. No, you're probably going to be fine. But
Yeah.
the one thing that I would go ahead and do is I would open up the top caps of the RO membranes. I would pull the ROs out. I would make sure that your brine seal is, well, it's probably going to be the correct way because of the way it already is because it's pushing water up. But maybe just take that out, re-lube it, and put it back in. But you're probably going to be totally fine. If you retest your TDS, your RO is still removing 90% after running for like 30 seconds. You're totally fine.
That's it. A simple test.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
30 minutes. Now, sometimes I had a guy who ran his system for a year by attaching his water fed pole to the wastewater valve. And he
Mm.
ran it like that. How that happened, I do not know. I have no clue on how he got through a year of work like that, but he must have been good. That's all I know.
This was like 3 years after I started working here. Somebody said that the only thing that they didn't like about the system that they bought like a year or two before was that it didn't come with the on-off valve. His system must not have had it, so he had to go get an on-off valve for the waste. And I was like, "Oh, you could just let that drain." He's like, "No, I keep the valve on there off." He never drained it. He didn't drain it for 2 years of using it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. That's crazy.
it was surprisingly ripping through resin a lot.
Oh, yeah. That
Weird,
would happen.
weird how that
That would,
happens.
yep, that would be the case.
Yeah,
Um,
that's why it didn't come with it, sir.
yeah. I want to talk about something, but I don't know if I can talk about that either.
You should.
Huh?
You should. You should. Like ointments, everybody
No.
needs to know about the right
I'm gonna
ointments.
leave it
Let's
out
go.
because I'll
Let's do
have
it.
20
Let's do it.
conversations about it tomorrow, and I won't be able to help anybody with it. And
If you
so
guys
I
got
can't say it.
questions, call SteveO. He's a
Yeah.
support and troubleshooting
No.
guru.
This guy. Yeah, just send it to him. No worries. Let's see here. Added a new service. Okay, water fed brush. We talked about that. D Markle added a new service to the window cleaning at it's flushing out tankless water heaters. There's a lot of tankless water heaters in the new builds in my city. It wasn't a question, but that's great. Yeah, it's tankless water heaters. I have a
What
tankless water
am I
heater, and I have
looking
to get it
at?
flushed, and I don't want to pay for that. So we'll
That's
see
what
what
it
happens
is.
to that.
Hmm.
Yep, pickle beer. We already talked about you. I don't know why I keep saying bear. What other
Okay.
question we got
It's,
here, Josh?
it's,
Oh, best way
it's
to charge commercial clients first time. Bitcoin. That's it.
actually, that is actually a good one. Was it XRP now? Isn't that the new one? X
I don't
something?
know. This is all that
Hmm.
crap. I don't keep up with any of it.
You're probably just into gold.
Yeah,
You probably have a
no.
room of
I like
gold.
bronze. Bronze is my favorite.
Like copper. It's copper. I
Copper.
just collect copper pipes.
Yep. I just go to a junkyard,
Wiring.
open the refrigerators, get the copper out. You know what's really funny? I used to work at 1-800-GOT-JUNK. Do you remember this company?
Yes,
I used to
yeah.
work there when I was 18 years old. And so we would pick up stuff from a bunch of different homes. And sometimes we would go and we'd pick up a bunch of appliances the whole entire day. And we would always drop them off at this place where the guy took all the copper out. And that's how he made money.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, like a whole entire big truck full of just appliances. Cool story.
I
Yep.
have to find out, but I think the company that owns 1-800 Got Junk is the company that owns Pinks, like partially of the
Oh,
franchise thing.
Resi Brands.
Isn't that it? Isn't that Resi Brands?
I don't know.
Or it's
Resi
one of the
Brands has been
junk ones,
around for a
College
long time.
Hunks Moving Junk, maybe.
College hunks moving junk. Yeah,
I don't
that.
know.
Yeah, but I know it's I 1-800 got junk. I thought it was Canadian based.
Uh, yeah,
Pretty sure.
maybe it's Men in Kilts then. Because there's
Really,
another window cleaning company that was like,
honestly
it
though,
might be Men
man,
in Kilts, actually. You might be right.
super fun job. Really fun job. I mean, this
Yeah.
was well over 18 years ago, but it was, you would go to people's homes and they'd be like, destroy my back patio. And you could just take sledgehammers and just destroy it. And then we would go to
Nice.
people's houses where they died and you would just clean out all their stuff.
You
And
get a
you
lot
were
of cool
able,
stuff, though.
yeah, you could just take stuff home. Like you could, yeah, anything you wanted, or you could just go sell it. It didn't matter. Like everything was first come, first
Yeah.
serve. Yeah, it was a very easy job because every
What's
time you, huh?
what's the coolest garbage item you got?
Dude, the coolest garbage item I got was, do you remember and I think they still have these, but it was big in like probably 2005, 2006 ish, was the air purifiers that were like a fan, but it was air purification. Do you remember
Okay.
this?
I
I don't
mean,
know.
maybe not a brand or
Yeah,
specific,
I
or
got it from some like very nice home, and they told me it was like $500. So by value,
nice.
that was great. And I got a foot massager. Whether it was used or not, I'm not
Ooh.
sure, but I used
Oh, it
it.
was after you got it, that's for sure.
That was it though. I mean, that is, and I
Oh,
got a bunch of
that's
like
boring.
little trinkets here and there. Dude, it was a great job. It was so much fun. It was so
I
good.
just love that you're into trinkets. I didn't know
Trinkets.
that about you.
Yeah, man. Little freaking trinkets.
You
Right?
guys
I
can't
got
see, but
I got
behind his
tons of
camera,
trinkets like
there's
right
this
here.
porcelain cats on his windowsill, like every terrible window cleaning client that we go into.
You know what I do have that I should send you is my son has about 1,000 ducks that I'm going to send you
Oh,
for your dashboard in your Jeep.
nice. Thank you. Thank
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
I love going to people's houses who have boys for like their kids because there's so many cool toys. Where I have two girls and a wife, so I never got cool toys. It was just Barbies and lots of princess dresses. That was pretty much it.
Yeah. My daughter got a Moana doll for Christmas, and then right away Rylan just took off the dress. Pretty natural.
Nah, it doesn't need that. Doesn't need
um,
that.
let's see
Cat
here.
keys.
Oh wait, hey, wait. Okay, so flawless
Right.
apps.
Right.
Best way to charge commercial clients first time.
Yeah.
Man, like I always did it through QuickBooks and I never had an issue. Or I guess these days
You
I would
mean
do
like
CRM.
what to charge? Like, or how to charge? Like, does he
Oh,
mean
yeah,
like
yeah,
double
yeah.
price or something?
I misread it.
But I'm just asking. I just didn't know.
I think for first time cleans, if it's really, really bad, and let's just say it's not a construction clean, let's just say it's a dirty clean. I feel like it doesn't take that long to scrape a window. It doesn't really take that long to like, get a window clean if it's not construction. I maybe added on like an extra 10 to 15%, but I can't say that I ever looked at it and was like, oh man, like I got to double charge this. And that would be for like residential. When I got commercial clients, I typically didn't do it because I just wanted to sign them up for like a regular service. And I would sell the regular service by saying, hey, your windows are pretty bad. We don't really need to go through and charge you like, triple price this time. We're just going to get them more clean and more clean over the cleans
Yeah.
that we're doing over the months. That way, too, I'm not spending an insane amount of time there trying to get them perfect. Because a lot of times what happens is you say to someone, oh man, I'll give you a deal. I'll clean these up so nice and I give you a great deal. And then they give you a call like, oh yeah, they look great. I don't need the service for like 3 months, even though
Yeah.
you thought you were going to get that customer every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing I always learned, and I never tried to do. I don't want to say I didn't try to do a good job, but I didn't go overkill anymore after like a few years with like brand new commercial clients, because every time I did, you got screwed. And it was usually by
Yeah.
dealerships that were like privately owned. They will screw you so fast. When you find
Yes.
a good family owned dealership, they will become such a good customer.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't ask people to clean. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, all these route customers keep canceling on me. Like, how? Well, I walk in and go, hey, did you want your windows done today? You gave them the option. That's why. Just go and do it. Like, as soon as somebody's on the schedule, I don't ask. I don't change anything. I just do it. It's on the schedule. We're not even going to talk about it until you have an issue. Like, I'm not, like, especially in a commercial route, like, I'm charging so little on that I can't put any like extra effort into it.
Yeah.
You know. And
But
look
if
at
you
somebody
ever,
spam in the group right now with the hearts and stuff. This is
yeah, someone's
great.
loving it right now. But if you ever really want to get out of a job, just go in and say that. Like you're like feeling, you're not feeling it one day.
Like, you sure you want to get it done?
Maybe your stomach's a little bubbly. You got to get home, and you're like,
It's just how you
I just
ask,
got to go
man.
in. Are you guys like? Are you guys sure about this? There's like rain coming in like 3 days.
You guys,
It's gonna be bad.
are you sure you want your windows done today? They're like, all right, cool. We'll be back next week.
Oh, this is it's almost been an hour, but we've got a great question here from the man, the legend, the man that's been here every day. It's Victor Garul. Ever have a customer not pay you? I have. That cheap son of a did a
Biscuit.
fantastic job. As he said, I scratched a window after I mentioned it to him before cleaning his windows and him signing a waiver. Wait, what? Oh wow, that's really frustrating.
Yeah.
That's super frustrating. You show him it. I almost had that same thing happen to me, and I left. I left the house. I showed the guy. He was having construction done, but it was like the home was old. He was having everything remodeled. I started going through, cleaning the windows, and I just saw blade marks everywhere.
Yeah.
And right away, I showed him, a window where I cleared the dust with my hand, and there's just scratch marks everywhere. I said, "Yeah, man,
No.
like these are all scratched up. Like you just have to know that before I keep on cleaning." He's like, "Well, but you've been the one here." I'm like, I'm showing you
I
right
didn't put
now,
dirt on the
like we
windows.
just took this away with my hand and there's scratches everywhere. And he became an ass within like seconds. And I was like, all right,
Yeah.
dude, like good luck. And then I called the guy that I was doing it for because we'd always clean up any home he remodeled. And he told me, right, he said, dude, that guy has been the most frustrating customer. He goes, no problem at all. Don't clean the windows. We're not going to do it for him. That's it. But yeah, man, I mean, some people are just dicks. I mean, that's all it is. And some people just act. And the funny thing is that problem, like that customer probably acts that way to any service they have done at their
Yeah.
home. And that's like the most frustrating thing about it. And you
Mm-hmm.
almost wish, I've seen people talk about this, you almost wish you could do Google reviews for customers. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
gosh,
They
that'd be the
had one.
greatest thing.
It was called the Black List or something,
Yeah.
and they had it where you could like put the customer in there, and then I think they got taken down because of
Yeah.
privacy or
Well,
some BS. But
yeah, us businesses can't have the privacy of it. But all you can do is just put them in your phone as do not answer. And that's it,
yeah.
man. Like I always tell the story, and I talked about it a lot on here. But I knew I didn't know him, but there was a local window cleaning business that did go under because they got involved in a feud and court and everything, and I think pretty much didn't have the money to like continue their business
Yeah.
of arguing with it. So that's the hard part. Are they going to try to give you a bad review? Are they going to try to sue you? The funny thing is even though we always talk about with like insurance, we're not covered for scratching. But how is technically someone actually going to sue you and win if they're trying to say you scratch? That's just
It's
like
all
there's
in negligence.
yeah,
That N word is the word that really is what it is. Like that's why insurance. They're like, well, insurance covers it. No, because if you scratch glass, you've done the job inappropriately, and if you've done it
man, it's your night.
negligently, this
It's your
dude, I
night.
had a stroke. I don't know what's going on. I should start eating vegetables again. So if they are, then that's why they don't have to do it. So like that's how they get you in court. Is they're like you were negligent in how you cleaned, and that's why.
Yeah.
So that's at fault for everything is negligence.
Brock T made
Anyway,
a good point. If they're being difficult when you're quoting, run. That is
oh,
like such a true fact. Now I
that's a
get it. Like
T-shirt.
I get it. You're new in business. You want to get jobs. That's a totally
That's
different
tough.
route. Totally get that part. And I've talked to a lot of people where I say, "Oh man, sleep," and they're like, "No man, like this is like my first week. I got to do it." I'm like, I forget that feeling. It sucks.
Some money is better than no money. I hate
Yeah,
that. You're
yeah,
like, dang it.
but you can't really
It's nice
tell
when
them
you can
like,
say no finally, though. You're like, you know what? I'm going to pass on this one. Thank you. And you're like, oh,
yeah.
that felt great. I knew I was going to get screwed on that one.
That's one of my best life lessons of like when it's okay to say no in business. Like after you feel that confident and like can do it. I had a lady one time where I lived at the time was a town where it was lower cost of living. But then the town we always went to work was a higher cost of living.
Yeah.
And went to this house and the lady comes out and she has a bunch of workers on her house and everything, landscape, painting, whatever. And she says, you see all these people, they're from your town. This was the town that like I lived in at the time. What are you doing, bud? You
Oh,
want to come
there we
sit?
go.
Ah! But she literally said, she goes, all these people are from like your town. So I want your town prices. I don't want my town prices. And right then I was like, oh, you're getting the largest
Gross.
quote I've
Yeah.
ever done in my whole entire life. And I gave her the quote and she's like, what the heck is this? And yeah, I just always remember it because I thought, like, what a shitty thing. Like, how, like, this is how we started. How is this going to end when I finally ask, like, you go around, you're like, oh, I'm going to do my quality check.
You instantly look down on me and where I'm from. That's great. Yeah, we're going to have a great relationship, ma'am.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, guys, what a great episode. Wish we could do this more often than once a month, but that's it. That's all we're doing.
That's it.
That's
really it, man. You guys have been absolutely awesome in the comments, by the way. Victor, I think, just pulled off to the number 1 slot. Took it from TJ right at the wire. Brock's coming in number 3. Man, you guys have been absolutely awesome with the comments. It's fantastic. TJ, you've always been number 2 to me. No, guys, really, though, if you're here and you're not subscribed to SteveO's channel, he would love that. It is how he affords to have little people living in his house.
Person.
Yes.
This little person.
If you guys need any supplies, of course, you know where to call. Xero and the shirt and WCR. We are the place to call. SteveO can take your orders. Please let him put your order in. It costs you nothing extra to have somebody awesome like Steve. Just in general. Yes, he owns an elevator, but that does not mean he's better than you. It's not.
Need to pay for service. It broke down, so luckily they're coming tomorrow.
Those elevator bills are killing you. You know,
yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Hey, do you want to say bye to everybody? No, you do not. Okay.
I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide behind the chairs. What I'm gonna do.
Yep. He saw himself on video. Did not like it. Alrighty, guys. Well, we will be back. We skipped. We're always going to be the first Monday of every month. We didn't do last Monday because it was Labor Day. So we will be back the first Monday of October. And then, it's great to be back, and it's kind of cool. And well, do you have anything to share, sir?
Tell your friends.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, just about this, or do you
want? Tell your friends about this.
Okay. You don't have anything else to share? You don't want to share something that you've been working on for just a couple months?
Oh, so I got a tattoo. No, if you guys haven't checked it out yet, go to awcmag.com. American Window Cleaner Magazine. It's been around since 1989. It's absolutely amazing and epic, and comes with a sticker sheet. It's $69 for the year, so buy a subscription, because why not?
Yes. Awesome. Perfect. Alrighty, guys. Happy fall. I hope you all get crazy busy here, and you will. Push it till Thanksgiving. I'm doing this. We shouldn't be doing that. That's not good to do.
We've gone too far, everybody. Thank you for being here.
All right. Bye.